Ever wondered why brides carry bouquets at weddings? In 16th century England, people took their yearly bath in May, meaning by June they still smelled clean. But just in case, brides carried flowers to mask any lingering odours. So that's how the wedding bouquet tradition started. Speaking of baths, they were a bit of an event back then. A big barrel of hot water with the head of the household bathing first, followed by the men, then the women, and lastly the children. By the time the babies got in, the water was so murky you could literally lose someone in it. And that, my friends, is where the saying, "don't throw the baby out with the bathwater" comes from. Now picture those steep thatched roofs, perfect for animals to cozy up in. When it rained, the roofs became slippery and sometimes animals would slide off. Hence the phrase, "it's raining cats and dogs." To protect themselves from falling pests, people used canopy beds with draped sheets, giving us the four-poster bed. Wealthy families had slate floors that got slippery when wet, so they scattered straw or thresh around. This eventually led to the creation of the threshold to keep the straw in place. Pork was a luxury back then. Showing off a hanging ham symbolized wealth, leading to the phrase, "bring home the bacon." Guests would sit around and chew the fat, meaning to have a leisurely chat. Bread was another status symbol. Workers got the burnt crust, the family got the soft middle, and guests were served the top crust, the upper crust. Drinking from lead cups often left people feeling unwell and seemingly dead. They'd lay the bodies out on the kitchen table, waiting to see if they wake up, giving us the practice of a wake. Burial space was limited, so bones were moved to bone houses, and with coffins showing scratch marks, indicating people were buried alive. Strings were tied to wrists, connected to bells on the surface. Someone worked the graveyard shift to listen for ringing bells, giving us "saved by the bell" and "dead ringer." And there you have it, some quirky facts from 16th century England that show us how much history shapes our everyday language. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating history facts.